more to go. more to go.
All right. So I'm being told that the 4-minute timer is a little bit of a lie, and that is because we are sitting and waiting. It's not live yet, so it's like a 30-second delay. So we'll see.
Well,
Casper, say something,
yeah, hey, what's going on, guys?
and then you can test out. All right. So I think we're about to go live.
Okay. I need to be able to hear you on here and not be worrying about it live. So what we need to do, are you live yet or no?
No, it should be live now. So now will be about a 30-second delay for you. So once you check that out, then we'll go from there.
So wait, are both of you in the match? Because Mutiny's DMing me.
We're not. Neither of us are in the match. But anyways, we're live on stream.
I don't want to have to deal
That's what
with,
we're trying. We're trying that right now. That's why I've got a stream.
Okay, awesome. Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate it.
Yep. Okay, we're
boys.
Yeah, how's it going? Greenhas, it sounds great on my end.
okay. So now that everything's tested, we get the 4-minute timer is a lie because we were not ready. We're still not ready. We're waiting on match details to go in. It will be Greenhas as your main caster, and then Casper will be your secondary. He's joined me, and he is watching from my stream to check out everything. So we will only have the same viewpoint. That it's going to be a big day. We're going to try out for Whiskey Tango Foxtrot versus CATastrophic for week 10, I believe, of season 2. So, Casper, introduce yourself and let's go from there.
Let's go. Final week of the VRML. Teams 1 and 2 facing off. Couldn't ask for anything else going into the playoffs. So I think we're all quite pumped up right now. Can't wait to get this match started and give the fans what they're looking for. It looks like we've got a couple people, 17 viewers currently in there. Let's keep sending it to our friends and get some people in here to watch this match.
All right. So, like I said, sorry, we're still trying to figure out the things. I'm reading chat, holding on, going with that. Yeah, it's going to be an exciting match. I mean, these two teams are the top two teams, and you've got some of the best players on both teams. Checkmate, Merrick, Bushido, Aiden, Fab, Jigga, Mutiny, Johnson, Trozler, and No Talent. So, they're all great players. They're all really good. All the Whiskey Tango Foxtrot guys have been around for a while. They've been since preseason. Checkmate, Bushido, Fab, and Mutiny are such a good squad on their 4-man team, and then they picked up Troslord as their 5th, and he's been making work for them. I haven't seen him personally, but I know that squad picks up a good team. And then on the other team, we've got CATastrophic, which has Merrick, Aiden, Jigga, Johnson, and No Talent. I know Johnson came from the Drunken Buddies. It sounds like Casper's a little bit quiet. We'll fix that. So Merrick and Aiden are longtime players. Jigga and No Talent are both good players that have been around for a little bit now, and they're definitely making their gameplay is just really coming in. I know Jigga puts a lot of kills on that board. Merrick and Aiden, I mean, they've been in since preseason. Merrick's a good contender for one of the top players. Aiden's a good contender for one of the best 1v3ers. No Talent's putting in work, and so is Johnson and Jigga. So this should be a good match. Let's see if I can bump you up, Casper, so that they can hear you better.
Sounds like a plan.
Try and talk now.
All right, guys. Hopefully that sound is fixed just a little bit. And exactly what you're just saying there, Greenhas. I am beyond excited. You got CATastrophic, which likes to get out there, put some points up on the board, and really get some kills. WTF, a little bit more of a defensive team, or at least to cross up the field, keep that score a little bit lower. Excited to see if they are able to contain No Talent and couple those more aggressive players on CATastrophic to a low-scoring match, or if they're really going to push for those points and have a high-scoring game here.
Absolutely. I mean, it is going to be exciting to see what goes on. So let's see. Put that over. I did not half screen on that, and then there.
Yeah, it sounds like I'm still a little bit quiet. Need to get that bumped up just a little bit more if we can.
Okay. I mean, you heard the latest. You're at 200% on my user volume, but my audio might be down a little bit so that they could hear us. See if I can fix that, or if I can put in a different. I haven't really decided how to get Discord on a thing yet. Makes it a little bit hard.
All right, guys. Casper here. I turned it up to 150%. Can you hear me a little bit better now? Give me a shout out.
It'll be like 30
seconds. That fixes that. Hold on.
Yeah, it'll be like 30 seconds before they could hear you, so it's great. This is where it gets interesting, when we're just sitting here waiting for password, and usually this isn't how it goes, but we're just waiting. A little bit of decision making and things like that. Let's do that. Apparently, oh yeah, No Talent's listening to, or I'm out here with some greens getting ready for this battle. Yeah, No Talent's just waiting. We're all just waiting, it seems. I don't think any teams have figured out what they're doing. This is a last minute. No Talent seems to say you're good now.
All right, well,
and you're okay, Casper, not great.
We're up to 200%, so that's all we got at this point.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get loud, we'll get proud, and get some paintball here shortly.
Yeah, you're just quiet. That's all it is. Well, it could be the scoreboard music, it could be my talking, could be anything. I'll turn scoreboard music down a little bit just to try and...
I just cranked it up to 200.
Yeah. I'm also just a loud talker. Who do we got in that channel? Yeah, I'm just waiting for the updates. We just got it. No, Aiden, I still do not have your password. If you want to message me, or I'll message Merrick and see. Because I don't think it's on screen right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's loud now. I think they can hear me. 200% silent strike. About the effort that I get here on a Thursday night during those open pub lobbies. Here we go now.
Great. Alright, getting the password. I'm gonna go to intermission real quick while we get the password and get set.
You can still hear us. You might want to mute it before we get into the lobby.
I haven't done it yet. All right, and now we're back. I actually need to do a fine adjustment real quick. Okay, Casper, go ahead and say something.
Casper, go ahead and say something.
Okay, Johnson. I'm gonna call you Johnson from now on if you keep it up.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Okay, so the bands are gonna be NXL Windy City 2021, and then Astra Invitational for CATastrophic. First pick is gonna be PSP World Cup 2007 for Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. It seems like they're having a little too much fun in the chat. It's Modelo time, is what Silent Strike said at some point, and he got timed out because he caps locked it.
10 points to Silent Strike right there. That's what we're talking about.
Yep, way to do it. Way to send it, man. It's all buddy. All you, buddy. Oh, I did not. I don't know if it changes.
I can hear you.
Yeah, no, we're good. I was wondering if dual no video was set. Okay. Because it doesn't show a little thing for you where it shows a little guy person for me. So I don't have my picture taken. I don't want to put up a video yet. So, all right, looks like the fourth is here for CATastrophic. So it's going to be Bab, Checkmate, Bushido, and Mutiny for Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. They're star 4. And then Merrick, Johnson, Jigga, and No Talent.
No Aiden tonight.
And then No Talent just left, so I don't know what happened. The 5-second timeout was worth it. Okay, Silent Strike, if you say so.
Got a little Bash Brother mentality over there. 2 minutes, well worth it.
Yep, that's right. That was a full map's worth of points already. I think this match is over with. Lord. So we're just waiting again. It looks like No Talent had to bug out for a second, so we're still waiting on their fourth, and then we'll get in there and get talking, see how they're doing. We elected to try and make this work with Casper being in watching my stream on Discord, and thus he isn't getting his own viewpoint, so he will only be able to see what I'm seeing, and we'll see how pretty it ends up.
Oh, it's going to be beautiful. Don't you guys worry even a little bit. We'll all be looking at the same thing. We're going to get excited. We're going to call out this match, and we are going to be jacked up. Last week, VRML, teams 1 and 2. Can't ask for anything else going into the playoffs. I mean, this is really what we've been waiting for all year long to see these two teams face off again.
Who do you think's going to make it happen? Do you think Whiskey Tango Foxtrot will get their legacy just up there, or do you think CATastrophic can finally bump them off?
You know, I'm going to be honest. I'm very excited to see how they have. Johnson is a huge pickup for him. He was a great player on Drinking Buddies. He is a nice pickup to have there. But missing Aiden, that's a big one. Not hating on Jigga or anyone like that, but that's an interesting move.
I don't know. Aiden just joined. Is now a 5v4. I don't think that's legal, but we will see what happens then.
This will make a very, very, very interesting decision for Merrick.
As you can see, it is a 5-person for CATastrophic. So let's see. Are they going to allow this? Unlikely. I'm just kidding. This is a 4v4, and we'll just see who they pick for their fifth, or for their fourth. Who the fifth gets to sit out.
Yeah, going back to what you were touching upon, though, I really think it comes down to how Whiskey Tango Foxtrot decides to play their game. They are notorious for playing defensive. Fab really staying at home lane paint that whole time. You like to see Bushido get up there through the middle. His technical crawling that he always does is always just fun to watch. If they can really hold down a defensive gameplay, I think they're going to stand a really good chance. But if CATastrophic can get up the field, get those points, get those early kills, I really think CATastrophic has a good chance of getting this W tonight.
I mean, absolutely. It's just a question of how it goes and if they will be capable of really settling it down. And it looks like they're going to sit No Talent for Aiden, so that will be their fourth. I'm going to join audio. This could be a ramble, so we will see what they're going to say. Hey guys, back on audio. Back on audio here on the stream. Is everybody ready for this match today?
Why is there 2 Merricks in here? Yeah, why are there two?
Why is there two? Whoa, there is two Merrics.
Because he's on Steam VR.
Oh, I'm hacking, bro. I'm
Oh
hacking.
no. Okay.
Ban,
Well,
ban.
No cap, it's no cap.
all right. So
Get him out, ban. He's done.
Catastrophic's still trying to do the 5-ban rush. I see how it goes.
Now we're
Tell him to close it out, open it back up, same password.
for 5.
All right. I'm gonna leave
We
the
have a-
audio while you guys figure
we have
that
a
back
sleep.
out. Okay. So still not ready. I don't know what to think of that. All right. Looks like
I
Merrick
think
has.
we're just really building up the the anticipation for it. I mean, we're getting more and more people in here. I think we're up to what, 25 viewers. We're getting ready for it, and
Oh, yeah.
Merrick versus Merrick would just be a nice little one-on-one to watch it.
Right? Oh Lord. See how this goes. I don't know. Now he's sitting one place, the other Merrick's gone. I don't know what's happening. We're 15 minutes in. We're waiting for this to go green. Looks like
Greenhas, you
Merrick's-
got to go back to what you said a minute ago. They're selecting no talent, the #1 player in Snapshot right now, to sit against the #1 team in the league.
I don't know because no talent's back in the channel, so I don't know
Yeah.
what's happening.
I'm just
know.
not getting what's going on. Maybe they're playing mind games. Maybe they're
I
throwing
mean-
some curveballs at them.
Maybe no talent might also be having some issues because he did join and then get left immediately. So I don't know if that's him having issues or if Merrick's having issues or one of their players could be having issues and we could just be seeing them trying to figure it out so that they can play.
You know what? It's going to be an interesting match. I do have just a little bit of a surprise for the fans at home. A lot of you guys know I am part of the Drinking Buddies. To get this evening going properly, this is all for you.
Oh, there we go.
There it is.
There it is. I'm drinking spiked Arnold Palmer, so you know I can't say anything. Still don't know what's going on. We're still waiting. I don't know if joining the audio is the best case. We try to limit what interaction because they're trying to figure things out. We've got the maps all picked out. We're just waiting for them to decide what they're doing. I'm just trying not to be inactive.
We're doing fine.
All right, so still 5 people. Let's see who's gonna get the axe. It looks like Jigga's gonna sit, possibly. Jigga's in spectator. I don't think he can stay in the match in spectator, but
You know what? See, I thought according to those rules, you can have one person stay. I know that we talked about it earlier on that you're not supposed to, but I mean, I guess that's a decision that they can make.
so the rules say specifically that they have to be out of their VR rig. They can spectate, but they have to be out of the VR rig, just like we do
Gotcha.
normally.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only thing is that they're because then they can't be joining a team and switching.
Yeah. I'll be honest. If you guys are not casters, you've never tried to use the mouse and keyboard to get into one of these matches, it is not easy.
Absolutely. I will tell you that it is downright difficult most times, and now with the AFK timer, we have to keep active during the match. And, that
Yeah,
makes it even more fun. It
No,
really
definitely.
does.
That's why I asked you to drive tonight, and I'm just here to cheer you on.
Yeah, you get to sit in the passenger seat, some backseat driving, and yeah. Like I said, I'm just kind of wandering around with watching these guys as oh, so let's talk about the map. So because of we've got a little bit of time, it seems, or at least they're trying to figure something out. I'm gonna join. Let me join the audio real quick and see what they're doing. Hey guys, how much longer till we're about ready?
Cool.
I think everyone's here.
think we're
so
ready.
now.
You're live on stream.
Cheeto, you good? Yeah.
All right,
Bushido is good.
y'all are good. You going?
Yes.
Oh boy,
All
it's
right.
game time! It's game
It's
time!
game
It's game
time.
time!
Casper says it's game time. He is so excited. We're excited to see this match. Good luck, guys.
Casper.
All right. So going into this, they are now ready for their first round. All
20
right.
minutes late, not too bad.
20
We're doing
minutes
okay.
late. We're doing. It's a day. It's the top 2 teams. We want to get this figured out for them. We absolutely want it to be a good match. So yeah.
Going off your question, this field in particular really plays to WTF's advantage, in my opinion.
Yeah, WTF are great laners. They absolutely are. Checkmates gets picked off here. It looks like Johnson might have gotten that shot from that center Dorito. And Merrick's breaking out wide. You see him slowly making that move. There are no guns around him. He gets Fab. He picks up Fab. It looks like he's
get picked off there just a little bit by Mutiny there in the middle of Dorito.
Yep. He made the
Still
move.
a 3-on-2 though. It does look like Johnson's staying home at that Dorito. They're really holding down.
No,
Who's that?
looks like
Mutiny moving up to the Dorito?
Yeah, it looks like Mutiny's breaking out to the Dorito, and it looks like Aiden. I don't even remember. It's really hard to track who's playing now.
That's all right, but that is, I mean, that's WTF. That is WTF in a nutshell. They may go down in body, they may go down 2. You can't lift. They were just in a 2-on-3 opportunity. You need to be able to close those out against the #1 team in the league.
Absolutely. And it looked like Aiden moved out to the side there, and he just wasn't able to close out any kills. Merrick made a move, and it looks like they were able to pick off Checkmate off the break. You sleep on Johnson in the middle D, you die. Yeah, that's exactly how it goes. All it takes is 1. Looks like they're Fab's keeping Merrick from moving up. He's trying to make that move as gently as possible. Fab leaves the lane open for a second. Oh, but at the same time, you see Mutiny getting in that snake.
Yes, I don't think anyone caught him going into there too. He's going to crawl all the way down there. I see Aiden still at home, shooting up over the top.
Yeah, no talent doesn't see him.
Not at all. Looks like he's about to get picked off. There goes Johnson.
Johnson
there goes Merrick.
Yep.
And it's a 2-on-2 again.
No, it's a 3-on-2.
It's a 3-on-2.
3-on-2. Yep, no talent gets picked up by Mutiny. It's just Aiden in that home bunker against 3. They do decide to concede rather than take him shots to the face, so that keeps a little bit time on the clock.
I'm very surprised to see Aiden staying home like that. You know, when I started playing this game a little over probably 9-10 months ago at this point, Aiden was really an aggressive player. To have him playing home, I know that Johnson's good. I got talent out there in Merrick, but Merrick is more of a homebody. I'm surprised Aiden isn't trying to get out wide on this map especially.
See, I know Merrick is one of the best runners, and Aiden's also very capable. Mutiny gets picked off early from no talent, so he's not able to get in sync this time. But it looks like Checkmate was able to bump to that small Aztec. And now it looks like Merrick and Check are battling out a little bit. And Check has the advantage.
Yeah, it looks like Fab's just shooting over the top, holding that lane down, not letting him look on the inside of that can at all. Looks like Check's just sitting at that Dorito.
Bushido picks off Aiden. Or not Aiden. No talent. No talent. Bushido picks off no talent.
Like Johnson's shooting heads up against him though, right there in the middle. Doritos still got Fab just non-stop landing. Who's into the D1 there on the far side?
Merrick got on the wide side. He's into the D1. He moves to the D2. Is he gonna have? Oh, he moves to the 50. He's got a shot on Bushido. He takes him out. He's got a shot on Fab. He takes him out. And it looks like he did get the kill on Check. Wow, Merrick just absolutely dominating there once he got out.
You know what? You were just talking about him. Good runner, great runner in the game. Gets his ability, runs down the field, gets those kills as needed. That is a huge point. It's 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in round 1.
Yep, and now it's 2 up. 2-1 for the WTF for CATastrophic. So, yeah, absolutely. Merrick is one of the best players I think I've ever faced. And it's not just because he can lane. Like Fab, great laner. Fab's lanes are probably some of the best. And no talent gets picked off, it looks like, by Mutiny. Nobody sees Mutiny. Oh, they see Mutiny going to that snake. Merrick does get one, but he also takes a shot from Fab. So now it's a 2-on-1.
Here comes Mutiny running up the field. Aiden stuck at that home bunker yet again.
Yep.
Seems like it's been the story behind this tonight.
Yep.
And he just picked off yet again.
I don't know. See, that home bunker's fine if you're pretty tall. You can shoot over the top and it works out well. It's a little harder for shorter people to get shots over that top of the X.
I've never been a fan of any X's. It just hasn't worked out for me personally as a player. You get into the can, you only have 2 options. Those Aztecs, those Doritos, that's really where you want to play, especially on a map like this.
Yeah, absolutely. Checkmate gets out wide pretty early. They keep him from moving out any wider. It looks like Mutiny gets a kill over the A.
Oh, they're pushing hard.
Oh, Mutiny gets a second. And now it looks like it's just Aiden and Merrick.
3-on-2. Mutiny does get picked off though in a snake.
Mutiny.
We do have Bushido all the way up to the center A there.
Yep.
And it looks like Fab is shooting underneath the A-hole there. Good couple of good shots.
They are putting some paint onto Aiden. He's just playing it so tight, keeping himself alive. That's the key of a good player, is keeping yourself alive in high paint scenarios. He's got 2 guns shooting at him, yeah. And Checkmate.
Yeah, how much time are they wasting? This is an important point. Up, and they're down to just
Merrick. Yep, this is a call. I would call this now. It's a 2-on-1.
It's a 1-on-2.
Yep.
He's
But
got to pull this off against Fab and Checkmate, though. Two of the best
don't-
players in the game.
I don't
What do you
think
do?
so. I think Fab is one of the best laners. They don't have to push this. They're up 3-1 right now.
And this is
And-
where we were talking before the game. They play this defensive paintball, in which
Yep.
they're just going to sit there and hold this lane.
Fab just
so-
just
and he
picked
got
off
him.
Fab just picked off a nice shot, and yeah, that's all it takes is one good shot, because they don't have to
Yep.
push. They don't have to push Aiden at all. Now
Nope,
it's
you just
4-1.
hold that lane.
Orbs, that's what you're watching right now.
That is what's going on right now. CATastrophic, WTF, 4-1. WTF is up with 1:15 left in round one. Merrick does make it out to the can. Eden still sitting at home.
Oh, but look at Checkmate
Johnson
do
up
that
into
D1.
Dorito.
Checkmate takes out no talent of that Dorito, that center Dorito. Checkmate does get picked off by Merrick, but it looks like they lose
Johnson
Merrick
and
at some
Aiden
point.
crossed up. We got a 2-on-2 here yet again. And I mean, again, you have no push whatsoever.
Yep.
Johnson just shooting across, Aiden shooting across, kind of just letting this one
No,
get away.
Aiden gets picked off by
and it's
just
now
the
a
smallest.
1-on-2.
Johnson's got to push it. He's got to make the moves. 43 seconds. He just
There it
dies.
is.
It's a hard push into two of the best laners. I mean, Fab is by far probably our best laner in the whole game. His shots are they're solid. I think the only one that can compare to him is Shiva, and even then, Fab plays a lot more. Shiva, yeah.
I think what's most fun is that every name we're naming right now and just name dropping back and forth are just all top players in the game.
Yeah,
Bringing
absolutely.
this VRML together
Oh.
is just absolutely fantastic.
Fab picks off Merrick off that break. And it looks like Checkmate gets picked off by, I can't tell. It looks like Aiden, that small D. We're going to move over and see. It looks like No Talent is at the home. Aiden's at the small center D. It's 3-on-3 with only 18 seconds, though. They got to make a move. Aiden's got to push. It looks like he might have a shot on Mutiny. He doesn't get it. Oh, Aiden, Mutiny picks off No Talent. It's a 2-on-1, a 1-on-3, 1-on-2. Johnson gets picked off. Aiden's alone
Into
and
those
just
center pins. The
cannot do
glory
anything.
days of X-Ball paintball, those pins. Still
Yep.
can't do anything even now.
caught in the forest. And I mean, again, this is a WTF team that's just been spectacular this season. I mean, they were great last season, but this
I mean, they're a
season,
point away from getting mercied here in round one. That's not
Yep.
quite how you want to start off the match.
I think it's only 5 seconds, so I don't see that coming unless they push. And even then, it's a... Yeah. Nope. So that time, 6-1 is what our score is. You get Fab with a 7-3, Checkmate 2-6, Bushido with a 4-3, Mutiny with a 12-3. Mutiny making work out of that snake side a lot. And you see like Aiden 5-5, Merrick 5-7, No Talent 1-7, Johnson 4-6.
They put some guns on No Talent. They were laying in that way. What do you guys think at home there? What's our predictions for map 2?
Home score is 6.
Greenhas is going to go ahead and get those scores saved. I'm going to take a look at the chat, see what everyone's talking about. Yes, Orby 5. This is the CATastrophic WTF game. I see Risky in there talking about how we are watching map 1 of this match. And we're quite excited here, guys.
This has been a great match so far. I mean, they're both putting a lot of high stress points down on, and like, yeah, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot led all of that match, or that first map, but it, like, at the same point, it's Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, and like, they're going to go once they are up.
Biggest
They're
takeaway, Greenhas, is the score. There was
Yep.
7 total points in 5 minutes. WTF did exactly what they needed to do.
Yep.
Limited the score, they limited their runs, and that was it.
I mean, that map is just so... They're so dominant on it.
Oh, that is their go-to map. What is map 2? We got someone asking
I
there from
don't
the...
know. I will have to join audio real quick to do that. It looks like it might be PSP Chicago 2011.
Wow,
Hey,
they're
guys,
really going
you're-
after this.
You're back on stream. I'm just double checking the map. Is it going to be PSP Chicago 2011?
Indeed.
It is PSP Chicago 2011 then. I will set that up. Great first map. Yeah, we're ready to see more of this. See how this goes.
All right, let's get it going. Guns up.
So this I don't get. So we played CATastrophic earlier on in the season. It was probably the most difficult match so far this
Good
year.
luck, guys. Have fun.
And they beat us up. I mean, we didn't lose by a lot, but they won. Longest, easiest way to say it. This
Right.
map does not play to their strengths. I'm very
No.
surprised them to pick this as their map for round 2.
And absolutely, that's how I feel about any of these older
No
maps.
50, Windy City, Astra, things like that.
Well,
I'm just
Astra's
surprised to see
banned,
that.
Windy City's banned.
You
I
have
would
EPL, you have Fab No 50. I'm just surprised for them to choose this as their selection when
Right.
they like to score points. They need to get
Even-
no talent into the snake. They need to have that aggressive play.
Even Kissimmee, like, do something that they won't play all the time. And that's the thing about these PSP maps is that I know they go to what WTF strengths.
Yeah, I don't understand it. We actually tied WTF earlier on in the season here at the Drinking Buddies, and we banned actually this map, and we had to play the first one. I think they mercied us. Then we won the second. We had to tie them on the third, but it's just surprising to see this is their choice. But they're holding their own right now.
Well, they were. Now it's a 2-on-3 for the CATastrophic. It looks like Jigga was brought in. I don't know who got traded out, but I think it might have been Johnson. It's Aiden and Jigga against it looks like Fab, Checkmate, and I'm gonna guess
Who's standing
Mutiny.
out in the open there on the D side?
Oh, they
wide
just
open.
got him. It looks like that was checkmate. So it's now Fab and Mutiny against Aiden and Jigga. They're making. Oh, Jigga gets
They're
picked
getting
off.
wide. No, it's just down to Aiden here at the tall tower.
Aiden versus Fab. Aiden versus Fab.
This is Fab's home bunker, though. This is where
Yeah.
he likes to sit. This is his go-to bunker when he needs to be in a one-on-one situation.
Yep, and I mean that is such a great bunker for him. He doesn't have a lot of problems, but they're watching. This is a minute 30 in, and we're just watching this time tick. And we don't know how many pods they each have. They might not have a lot. This is where it gets dicey because if you reload early or anything like that, like this is where you could be running low on shots.
100%. You see Fab going back and forth. Aiden
Yep.
moving him up into the snake there at the 50. Where does
Aiden's
Fab run over?
Oh, he puts him into a low.
Interesting move by
Oh.
Fab. Oh, and he got him!
He got him.
What a 1v1 clutch that is. Oh, man. 2 minutes into the match, and it's just 1-0.
Yep. He just makes the move. I put a replay up. He makes the move out to that stink and just balances Aiden and forces him to look into the shot. So yeah, that was a minute 51 off the clock, off the first off the second map. So like that's a lot of time. Almost 2 minutes of a 5-minute timer. Yeah.
Oh, they got all 4 bodies alive. Looks like it's a good 4-on-4 here.
Yeah.
I love WTF. Who's that?
Oh,
just standing
Merrick
out in the middle?
somehow got Fab over the top there. He blind fired that shot, and it looks like he got him. It does look like Jigga and Aiden both pick up a kill, or maybe it's just Jigga. I don't know. It is a 4-on-2.
It is a 4-on-2. So
You see
again,
Mutiny,
playing defensive. They
Check
know
gets
they
picked.
respect how good they are.
It's a 4-on-1. Mutiny just in that small bunker. Oh, Johnson gets killed, I think, by his own teammate, and Merrick gets the kill on Mutiny.
You know what? Don't stand on the tracks when the train's coming
No.
through. Sometime you got to get it done.
Yep. That is, Mutiny just had nowhere else to go, and I mean that was a good point. It was only about a 50-second point for CATastrophic, and brings them into 1-1.
Oh, Mutiny getting aggressive, shooting up there,
Ooh.
heads up.
Yeah.
Still staying to the outside, looking down at that cake. Looks like they're tripling up the home. A delayed
Yep.
breakout.
Bushido's now breaking out in that center. Will he go to the
Just
50?
so cute. Mutiny retreating up into the
Mutiny-
god. Is he going to make it
oh.
into the snake?
He got close. He's really close to that snake. Looks like Fab gets a trade on Merrick.
Is that... Who is that at the 50? Oh, he got picked off.
Mutiny gets picked off.
It's down to a
just checkmate.
2-on-1.
Yep. Checkmate versus, it looks like Aiden and Johnson. So Checkmate went to that D corner, and he's going to try and play that. It looks like Johnson's able to get the kill off that.
That is a huge, huge point. CATastrophic over here trying to make me eat my own words, saying this is not a good field selection for him. Out here showing up and showing out. 2-1 CATastrophic with a minute 48 left.
Absolutely. Taking that kill off of wow. Again, I think Bushido in the center and taking Mutiny at the same time, like that, opened the door.
You know what's surprising? Is exactly what we talked about WTF, being aggressive. When do you ever see them going to the 50
No,
like that?
I never do. Well, okay, Bushido does pretty often, but it's usually because he's got his laners keeping them out. And it looks like they lose checkmate early, and now it's Bushido. Where's that checkmate? I can't. It is checkmate. So they lose Bushido in the Dorito corner. And it looks like
at
they're
Merrick just staying alive behind the cake.
Yep.
Just doing what he
playing.
can. Nice and crossed up. Everyone knowing their position.
Oh,
WTF's getting aggressive. How did he get underneath that lane?
I don't know. They just happened to look away for a second, and he got to that Snake God. Johnson is getting so many shots. Johnson gets picked off as the bunker just gets too small. It's a 3-on-3. Oh,
Merrick
2-on-3.
Snake, and
Merrick
he
is
dies.
picked off. Wow, that was a really good point from WTF, getting
How
there
much
right
time
back.
is left? We're only got to be under a minute.
57 seconds. 57 seconds left. That was a lot of time. It's 2-2, though. This is such, you know.
Here's notorious WTF. Are they going to cross up the field and hold it down and let them be the aggressors? Or are they going to go after this point and get this match over with and win 2-0?
I mean, at this point, they're still up on overall points, so...
Yeah,
it
but
does
tie
look like...
doesn't do anything. I mean, unfortunately, Drinking Buddies here, we've tied 4 times this year. It means absolutely nothing in regards to the MMR world.
It looks like they picked off Merrick, so now it's it's a 3-on-4 for WTF lead.
40 seconds left. We're counting down. Mutiny into the God.
Fab gets another pickoff. It is a 2-on-4. 1-on-4. It's just Aiden in that Dorito one, and WTF is able to put a third point on the board.
32 seconds. Still a lot of
With
time.
32
Surprised WTF
seconds.
pushed as hard as they did and didn't really sit back and let that clock go down.
You know, once they pick off that first body, they're looking for openings. They
go for blood.
They go for blood because they know as long as there's 4 of them, they're going to take that extra body and try to make it work for something. And they did. Absolutely.
I mean, they're up 3-2. 30 seconds left. Here we go. Look at that. Doubling up the home. Mutiny shooting down the tape.
Yep. Mutiny's able to get that pick off. I hope I'm not running on the timer here.
We got a 4-on-2. 19, 18, 17,
15.
16.
4-on-3 or 3-on-2. 3-on-2.
Who is that
Jigga's
crawling
moving
up
up.
to the A?
Jigga's moving up.
Aiden with him right at
Aiden's
the
on the
center
other
A.
side. They are able to take out Jigga. Aiden's moving. He's trying for it. He gets Bushido, but that's a trade.
That is the point. That is the match.
2-4. Yeah, with 2 seconds, it is game over for Catastrophic. And
Risky there in the chat. These breakouts are wild. They are wild. They are crazy. But you know what? They got the job done.
These are some of the safest breakouts. You see a lot of 4-on-4, but it's amazing to see them get out there and not die. 2 seconds, no kills. That's
nothing.
Okay,
well,
so
that's the game. That's what they needed.
Yep.
You know, WTF up 2-0 going into this. At this point, it's all about MMR. It sounds like WTF is going to be the winners of the league for the actual regular season. And then we got playoffs starting here in a couple weeks, and it looks like Catastrophic should still have a nice second by putting up 2 points here.
Yeah,
but
Fab,
it'll be interesting.
Fab made work there today on this map, 8-2. So he only died twice and picked up 8 kills. That's a 4.0 kill death.
That's what we're used to seeing by Fab, though. I mean, Fab, when he gets into these home bunkers again, this field, I was surprised in the choice by Catastrophic. This field just plays to WTF strengths, but you never know. They could have been practicing it, ready to come out there and, you know, show them what they were made of.
Absolutely. I mean, it is a tough field, but I just did not expect for them to pick it, but that's how it is. It looks like it'll be EPL North MA. I'm going to confirm with them real quick. Let's go to scoreboard. I'm gonna turn on the audio and see where they're at. Hey guys, back on stream. How we doing?
How you doing?
Okay, so is it gonna be EPL North MA for map 3?
Yeah, that's it. Right.
EPL North MA 2021 map 3. Okay. All right. Well, I'm ready whenever you are. It's been an exciting match to see.
Good, Aiden.
So,
Alright. Bushido, you good?
Looks like we're all ready to go. Good luck, guys. Have fun. Okay, leaving the voice channel. Now we are back in. So, Casper, how's it going?
We're doing good. We're doing good. EPL by WTF. This is their 3rd pick. I don't think they've played this map all year long looking at their scores.
I don't even know. I would have to look. Let's see.
They're out here just having some fun at this point. I mean, that's got to feel great. You won the match at this point. You're going into the 3rd one. Win or loss, it really doesn't matter.
They have,
you've clinched it.
They've played 3 times the whole season on EPL.
That is fantastic.
I mean, compare that to, let's see, I mean, really, only PSP Chicago 2011, they played 7 times overall.
That's a big difference. That's a lot of minutes, a lot of points, and I mean, they're always in the open lobbies putting up what they can.
Right. All right, looks like it's a 2-on-3 for Whiskey Tango. They're down bodies right now, but Fab and Mutiny are in those home bunkers. Oh, it looks like actually Mutiny's in the God of the Snake, and Merrick's moving up that 50 Dorito.
After the 50.
He gets that pick off on Mutiny and then takes it over to Fab, and you know, worked out. Oh, this doesn't help because I am not on gameplay. That's
I was
my
wondering
fault.
what was going on. I actually just looked down at the stream here and I see the score still going on.
Oh Lord, it is hard to remember when you're just trying to think of everything else you.
Oyster, our apologies, sir. We are back. We are live. Score 1-0 going into the 3rd round, and Catastrophic is up a point.
Hey, that's why we do the play-by-play, so you can listen with our words.
Hey, that's all right. Gucci Tune, I know you're saying the wrong screen here. Listen, I am just the voice of the VRML. I am not the driver here tonight.
You know what? They don't pay me to drive. Merrick gets picked off. Bushido's at that 50.
Still there in the middle. Bushido's strong into the 50, like you just said there, Greenhas.
Johnson moves up and gets picked off by Mutiny, and it looks like Mutiny's able to get the kill on Aiden as well.
ACP getting loud in the chat. Mind your place, my boys. Sit down. We are good. We are loud. We are talking.
They're on a 30-second delay, so they missed out on that first round, but, you know.
You know what? They got to hear it. Think about the radio. Video killed the radio star. It's all you guys need to remember.
Absolutely. All right. So 1-1. It looks like Bushido gets picked off, and then Fab gets a kill off Dorito's side. So it's a 3-on-3. Amateur hour. Change the screen. I am an amateur.
I got people sending me DMs on Discord and everything saying, "Get this screen going." We're getting there, boys and girls.
What's funny
We're
is that
there.
they don't message me, the person that is controlling it.
Hey, that's what we're here to do. Got 2 of us in here tonight. It has been exciting. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. 3 minutes, 18 seconds left. It is a 3-on-3. Got Checkmate moving up the D side strong. Aiden moving out to the D1. Picks off Checkmate. Great shot. Looking back across the field. Looks like it's him and Mutiny are on a 1-on-1 shot. And Fab there in the middle of Dorito. It's interesting to see Fab
Aiden gets picked
up there.
So now it's a 2-on-2. Mutiny and Fab against Johnson and Jigga. It looks like they were able to get Jigga, so it's just Johnson against 2. Can he claw the 1v2? He is in a terrible bunker as Mutiny just moves up, and Fab's able to get the trade. So Mutiny was moving around to get that kill, and yeah, he would have definitely if Johnson hadn't made the move.
Yeah, he would have gotten a couple there bonus balls there in the back.
Yeah, so Johnson makes the move out, and Fab gets picked up, but so he gets the trade, so it works out. Mutiny's alive. Great kills.
All right, 2-1, 2 minutes and 45 seconds left. Merrick, the double up here at home. We got Jigga and Aiden.
They lose
Johnson.
Drop 1. They lose Johnson, but they also take 1. And it looks like it might be Fab. Oh, and now it's a 2-on-3 for Whiskey Tango. Yep. Merrick gets a trade. It's a 2-on-1.
See, this is what I would have thought their #1 pick would have been field-wise. Yeah. They play fantastic here. They can get out wide. They have the ability to do so. And honestly, Merrick at this field, in my opinion, is probably the best field that he plays. He's able to control that D side. And you can see here, he's got up to the 50 almost every time.
Yeah, I mean, the only time he didn't is when Fab gets that lane out. Because you see there's a lane right to the left of that can over there. And as long as he delays, he's fine. It looks like Bushido might be getting that lane. Fab is keeping the Dorito lane.
You can see Fab shooting it right there, holding it down. But you know what? In that case, send No Talent or something like that into the Snake.
Checkmate's able to get kill. Well, it looks like Jigga might have moved in for No Talent. So we don't have No Talent, but it looks like it's a 3-on-3. Yeah. Checkmate gets picked off by Johnson. Johnson picks off Bushido. How does he do it? I don't even know. It is a 3-on-1 as Fab just going to that home can and trying not to die. It looks... Can't tell if that was Aiden. No, it looks like Merrick got the pickup, the final pickup over that can.
Like I said, sitting there over on the D side, I played him one-on-one on that side our entire match. He is fantastic on that side.
Oh, absolutely.
I'll give him the hat tip on that one all night long.
And that's the thing, Merrick, like I said, he's a great player. His whole thing is that he is great on the move, and he moves and makes good bumps. He's playing a little reserve so that he doesn't get killed early out, and it looks like they lose Aiden off the break. 4-on-3 for Whiskey Tango.
Who got out wide there on the D side for the WTF?
It looks like it's Checkmate. That's a long name. It's definitely Checkmate. Merrick gets out wide.
Yeah, there goes Merrick yet again. Strong in the D2.
He picks up. I want to say that was Bushido. Yep, Checkmate's now trying to mirror him. Mutiny's out. Oh! Mutiny just barely misses that kill. Merrick is so
moving up through
tight.
the 50 yet again. If he can run down the tape, he should get one, possibly two.
It looks like Jigga gets picked up. Johnson's got to be safe. It is a 3-on-2 now, and it's just Merrick and Johnson. Merrick knows where he's at, but he's just trying to move so smart.
Oh, now he knows he's pinched in that bunker. Oh,
Yep.
Gets out wide. Who's running up the snake there? Is that
It
Mutiny?
looks like it's Mutiny. Yep, Mutiny's getting out wide on Johnson.
Wow,
He
look
gets
at that
Johnson.
shift.
Merrick doesn't have a 49 seconds with the 3-on-3 or 3 for 3.
That was a flawless shift. Every single player from WTF moved at the same time. That was like a beautiful wave on the horizon, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that was great. I mean, they did what they had to do to take out bodies, and then they moved out wide and closed the door. Merrick got pinched and couldn't do anything. It looks like they get Mutiny off break. They get Bushido next. It's a 2-on-4 for Whiskey Tango.
Fab and Checkmate, as usual, crossing it up, though,
Yep.
holding it down. Looks like, who is that yet again coming up the snake?
Merrick coming up the
Up the
D side.
Fritos.
Yep. Merrick gets out, takes out Checkmate, but Fab's able to cancel him. So now it's just Aiden. Aiden moves out. He gets the kill. Aiden gets the kill on Fab. Yep, it's a 3-on-4.
This was the field. For all y'all living at home that still are playing in the VRML, do not play Catastrophic at this field. They are playing fantastic right now.
Absolutely. I mean, you watch their breakouts. They've been doing so good, keeping alive. Merrick keeping just delaying long enough to get out wide. And yeah. Looks like Merrick gets a kill off break, and Fab gets out. And it looks like they might have gotten one back on him, so it looks like it's...
Oh, Fab all the way up to the D50. Look at the aggressive
At the
play.
same time, Mutiny crosses and gets Merrick out.
7, 6, 5. How hard is he going to push? He gets
Jigga
Jigga home.
Jigga, oh.
2-1. Did he
They get the
He
point.
got the
They got the point. Mutiny got the point. Wow,
And that's
that was...
how it ends. That's how it ends.
Yep.
WTF winning 2 and tying in the third match, running up the field like that.
Yep.
I mean, you can't ask for anything
No,
better. This
you
was one of the
cannot.
best showings we've had all year long.
Oh, we just timed out. Luckily,
I love that
the
we got
match-
timed out right there.
the match ended and we got timed out. That's great. All right.
Oh, that was great time. Are you going to go in there and get an interview in? I think we should at least hear from both the captains.
Yeah. If you want to join up after, that's fine. I'm gonna go to intermission. Right now, so they can.
Got it. Sick.
Okay.
What's up?
Aiden will handle it. He's
Aiden's gonna be your team captain today. Okay. All right. So Casper is still in my ear. So
Dude, get Casper on here, bro. Where is he?
he's.
want to hear him.
You want to hear Casper? They want to hear you, man. So even though you can talk to me, they want to hear you.
Wait, can I hear him?
Say that is what we are talking about, beautiful people. What a fantastic match.
Did Casper
That's
talk
what we're
too on
talking
the
about,
stream?
beautiful people. What a fantastic match is what Casper just told me.
That was intense.
That was intense. That was a really good
Oh,
match.
it's delayed really bad. Oh my god.
Well, it's 30 seconds or so on the stream.
Jesus. Yeah,
All right, so Casper, you have any questions for Fab or Aiden?
Yeah, definitely got questions for both of them. I mean, that's it, guys. Season's over. Teams 1 and 2 putting on an absolute show here at the end. What is it that you guys really are shooting for going into playoffs now? I mean, what is your goal, I guess, catastrophic to change?
You know, these have to be shorter, Casper, because I cannot remember all the things you're saying to me.
Oh, I forget they can't hear me.
Yeah, join the channel. Join the channel.
All right, I'm joining the channel.
Okay,
Hold on.
I will start asking questions while you join the channel. Okay, guys, he's coming in. He's gonna talk. He wants to ask questions. He said a whole thing, and I just cannot keep up with him and ask the question. So
you need a clipboard.
Right, absolutely. So Aiden, how do you feel WTF did for map picks? Do you think that these maps helped them a lot, or do you think that it was just more of like?
It's kind of what we were gonna do anyway. So, I
Okay.
mean, we were probably gonna pick 2007. So, I mean,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
picked it, but
These, we just all think that, or both Casper and I had the opinion that these are like very highly capable maps for WTF because they're great laners. I mean, you guys did pretty good in keeping the points pretty even, aside from I think 2007 was first map.
Yeah.
I mean, other than that, you guys kept within 2 points, but WTF really ran out a lot of time in that first point on the PSP Chicago 2011. It was like a minute 51 seconds or something like that. And yeah, it was almost a 2-minute point for the first point. So it looks like Casper's here now. I'm going to mute him in Discord before he starts talking.
Hold on, let me get out of Discord. I need a second here.
Was it the second map we had that one-on-one?
Yeah, it was that second map that you had the
Let's see if I can get
one-on-one.
some volume.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And that's what I mean.
Dude,
that was a 2-minute point.
How many balls did you have left?
Nah.
6 or 7.
Oh my god.
7.
How many did you have? We were talking about that. We were like, they
had
must be
40.
so low. They must be
Well,
so
I
low
had-
on pain.
I had 7 and then I shot.
All right,
one.
guys, can everyone hear me?
'Cause I shot one at you.
Wait,
and
I
you
can
had
hear
the
you, Casper. Can they hear
Wow. Yeah, I hear you.
Nope.
Yeah, I
Can't
can
get
hear.
told.
you? All right, so
I can hear him.
I can hear you, Casper. Casper, you talk.
We can hear you, dude.
Casper.
Oh, if you can't hear us, maybe.
Who is it?
Yeah. Anyway, that was
Oh,
crazy though.
Dude, I'm
I-
like seeing people fly.
I
Anyways,
thought
yeah.
for sure.
Yeah, no,
I
that
was
was
like-
such a so tense because I'm like, they must be running out of paint. This is 2 minutes into the first round.
Yeah, and then sorry. Before that, Jigga ran out of paint. He was completely out. So.
Yeah, see, we were watching that and we're like,
was that
oh,
that
it's a
point?
2
I
on.
think that was
Yeah,
that
it was a
point,
2-on-2, and then I think it was Mutiny and Fab against Jigga and Aiden, and we saw. I think Jigga might have gotten killed just as you got Mutiny or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That was such a
Or
good
he was at like the
point.
center or something.
Okay, so
You got a copy?
got a copy. I can hear you.
Yeah, we got a copy.
Got a copy.
That is what we are talking about. What an absolute showing. Great guy. Great games. So, a couple of questions. Gotta ask. WTF, we were talking about you here in the beginning there, Fab. You guys played exactly to your strengths. Defensive, low scoring, really crossing up. Saw you push a little bit there at the end. Showing everyone at home you can still do it if you need to. But what was your game plan really going into this? Obviously, you guys are all excited for this match.
Yeah, I mean, for those at home that don't know, our history is, we're all paintball players, so I feel like that kind of is more of our game style. Like, we do have a tendency to kind of lock everything off and try to really coordinate the moves and, like, figure out who's got the ball to go take somebody out. Like, on this last map, I don't know if you guys noticed, we were in, like, a 3-on-2, and I tried running through the center of the field. There was a guy behind the brick. I was going to just try to go trade out with him because then I knew we'd have a high percentage play of like a 2-on-1. But luckily Mutiny ended up shooting 2 of them like pretty quickly. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, man.
Yeah,
It was,
Definitely.
It's crazy. And what's funny is they seem to like the same maps as us because they actually banned the other map that we don't like, and we banned the map I think that they don't like too.
Yeah,
so.
the bans were World Cup.
Yeah,
or no,
we were
Windy
gonna-
City
yeah.
2021
I was looking
and
at that.
Astra Invitational 2021.
Yeah.
I wasn't-
Those
I
two
was gonna-
layups are pretty similar to each other, with like the bricks at the 50 on each side of the field, and so yeah.
Yeah, well, going back to Catastrophic, Aiden, fantastic showing yet again. I know you've been in the game here for a little while. You know, it's surprising for you to say that you banned, Windy City, you banned Astra, especially with the showing you guys just put out here at EPL. Seem as a team to really like to play those wider fields. What was your selection really going with, the smaller field there as your second match?
So a little bit. So they kind of took our map. Like we were gonna pick 2007, but obviously they picked it. So we just kind of figured out like what we like to play, and that one's honestly kind of fun with the 2 towers in the center, and also we kind of looked at stats a little bit. So
Yeah,
it's all about them
definitely. I think that's
stats.
one
Yeah,
really
check
nice
the
thing to have
stats.
with the VRML website, being able to check out other teams and really kind of do that. What are your guys' goals here going into the playoffs? I know we got a week off coming here next week. Your guys' games are over here on Monday. So you got almost 2 weeks going into playoffs. What are we really shooting for? What are we going to be focusing on?
Winning, I guess.
Right,
I mean,
winning.
we'll be working on our communication, just locking in all the bunker names, because just making sure that we're all on point with that, and just reanalyzing the stream from tonight to see where we kind of lacked, make sure we fix it. So
Well, we appreciate you guys very much. Absolutely fantastic match. Fab, when you do go back and watch the stream, make sure you click about 20 minutes ahead, as we had a little bit of delay here in the beginning. Other than that, great match. Fantastic show out, and we'll see you guys here in the playoffs shortly.
Yeah, I'm glad it
Yeah,
got
good
streamed.
getting
I'm
in.
glad
So-
we finally got worked out. So good to having you all here. Thanks for writing.
Is next week bye for everyone, or
I think so.
like is
Dead
it off week or?
Dead week,
It's
yeah.
just an off week.
Okay.
because it's
Alrighty.
NXL.
Hopefully next season we get some more teams in as well, so we get more
Right.
really close games like this. Hopefully.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright,
Maybe
guys, take care.
Catastrophic 2.0.
Take care. Have a good one.
WTF 2.0.
Later.
Maybe.
Yep, maybe. Okay, see ya. Okay, Casper, you're back in the VR or the Discord.
I'm back with you.
Okay, so we're still on stream. Let's just go over what our thoughts for the match were and see what we think it ended up with.
Yeah, I mean, overall, it's what we were all expecting. I mean, that was WTF showing their dominance.
Yep.
I mean, Catastrophic is a strong team, and they showed that all year long. But WTF is it's a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, they're such great laners. You got Fab and Checkmate. They're, great laners. You got Bushido and Mutiny. Both push up really well. Bushido is a lot up the center a lot. Mutiny's out to the sides a lot. And, you saw them put a lot of pressure in those last couple points to tie it up. It was really close. Other than that first map, talking about 8 points on the final map. 6 points on the second map and only 7 on the first map. So we did have a low scoring game, exactly as you expected. The only thing we were surprised about is the fact that they didn't even out more on the first map, but it was WTF strength map.
I mean, it just comes to a full circle. I mean, looking at it, Aiden mentioned there at the end, they did a little bit of, watching her planning going into this match and everything else. This is notorious for WTF. They want this low-scoring map. They want to do that. If you're going to stand a chance against them, you have to play defensive. You need to hold down your lanes, and hopefully they get impatient. And we saw it, especially in that first match, that Catastrophic was just a little bit impatient. They lose a body, all of a sudden to 4-on-3. They lose another body to 4-on-2, and you're not going to beat the best team in the league. And I hate to say that, but you're not going to beat the best team in the league playing that way.
Yeah, and looking at the stats, PSP Chicago 2011 for both teams is 76% points scored for Catastrophic, and 67% scored for WTF. So they went on the odds and went for 2011. PSP World Cup 2007, it's 79% of points scored for WTF, and 2007, 75% scored for Catastrophic. So both these are high percentage maps for them. 60s, 70s, pretty high, especially high 60s. And then what they pick, EPL North MA. Yeah, 54% for Catastrophic and only 70% for Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. They're both good maps, or all three maps are good maps for them. They're high percentage maps for both teams.
Yeah.
So it's not like it was unexpected. And again, I think that both of those maps, the PSP maps, play to WTF strengths because they're great laners.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can be as good as you want to, but at one point or another, you need to find their weakness and try to come at it. I mean, that is the only thing that we can look into for, going into playoffs is obviously you're on a team over there, I'm over here on a team as well. We're going to have to match up against Catastrophic or WTF at one point or another to make it to the end. So, following into the maps and really being able to stream it and really take our time here tonight. I mean, anyone at home that's in this league, we're all noticing those two maps play to WTF strengths. You saw Merrick there at EPL at the end. You don't want to mess with that. Those are fields that we need to have written down going into playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. And it just comes down to map strengths and what people are good at and what they're doing. And I mean, again, I don't think you're going to beat WTF on a lot of the maps. And we got beat by Catastrophic pretty handily yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't remember. But, I mean, and that's just because Catastrophic's a good team. It's just maybe they're not WTF beating capability right now because WTF is a very solid team. So.
You know what? I'm going to give Catastrophic a little bit of love here. I actually, and I'm going to say it for everyone at home, quote me on this. I think there's a couple of teams here at the top of the leaderboard that can give WTF a run for their money. I just don't think it's going to be on the three maps that are played tonight.
Yeah, I could go with that. Like, I don't think Catastrophic's a bad team. I'm saying that they, unfortunately, these three maps did not play their strengths that I see and end up in them losing to the best team and becoming a solid second. But they're ahead of everybody else as far as I see. So.
Well, I think in conclusion and kind of to wrap things up here tonight, I'm sure we will have some excitement going to the playoffs. Greenhas, it has been my pleasure co-casting with you tonight. I really appreciate you letting me hop in here and wish everyone at home nothing but the best.
Thanks for riding backseat and have everyone have a great night. Another VRML cast over. So take care. All right, gonna send it to credits and call it end.